hear me loud and clear. This I'm going to show you how to make cookies, chocolate cookies. This is the one I have at home. So we are going to start by preparing it. I'm going to show you all the ingredients and the measurement rightly. So that's why I picked this time. I hope you are live to watch this video. So these are our ingredients. I'm using 1 stick of butter, and this is about, with the instruction given here, is half cup of butter. That is about 8 teaspoon of butter. This one is not in room temperature. I just bring this out from the refrigerator, and this is the size of butter I'm using. And he also said is one in gram is 113.3, 113.4 in gram, and in pounds is about okay, it's 4 hams. So that is the instruction on the butter. So I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator. So this is the one that is in room temperature. I dropped this on the kitchen cabinet yesterday before I went to bed. Since I promised that I'm going to go live and show you how to make the chocolate cookies in the live video, so you get the measurements right. So that's why we are doing this video. So I'm going to put the butter in my bowl. Actually, it's very soft, so that all the ingredients are in room temperature. I remove it from the refrigerator and keep it here. So the egg is also in room temperature. As you can see, it looks a little bit watery. So this is already in the bowl. So let's show you our measuring tools. So this is quarter cup of, this is quarter cup and is 5.59.60 ml. So this is the quarter cup I'll be using for the white sugar. So this is my white sugar and this is my brown sugar. I don't know if you can see everything clear. So I'm going to start by measuring my white sugar. I'm trying to do this video as fast as I can before my kids come downstairs. I don't want them to, I don't want more background noise in the video. So this is it. You have to level it until everything is level. You don't really need excess, just need it to be level. So I'm going to add quarter cup of white sugar. Let me keep this back. So I'll be using brown sugar as well. I'm using half cup of brown sugar. So this is it, half cup of brown sugar. And they said is 118 ml. So that's what is written here. So I'm going to use half cup of brown sugar. I already washed my hands before I start this live video. So this is it. Everything is level. So I'm going to add that as well in the bowl. I'll cover this and keep this. I don't want all this place to be full of tools. So why I already had my sugar. As I said, I'm using 2 types of sugar in my uploaded video. I'm trying to explain this until you get it right. So I'm going to mix this because this butter is very soft. I don't want to use my hand. It's going to mess my hand up because I have a lot of things to do with the hand. So I'm going to use my spoon. You can use any type of spoon. You can use wooden spoon to stir all these ingredients, like combine the ingredients until everything is well cooperated. Please, if you have any question, feel free to ask. As you can see, because the butter is in room temperature, it makes it fast and easy to mix your butter with your sugar. You can still be hearing those crunching sound of the butter. You don't have to be very smooth, but you just have to keep on mixing until your both sugar are well combined with your butter. Actually, I'm using my phone for this live video. Let me know if you can hear the sound of the video. So this is, as you can see, everything is look creamy, and at this time I'm going to step this aside. I'm going to bring my egg. As I said, I like mixing my egg before I add it into my mixed butter and sugar. So I'm going to mix my egg. You can use fork to mix this as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add it bit by bit. Let me keep this. I'm done with this. I'm going to add this bit by bit. You can decide to add everything, but I prefer adding it bit by bit. Because once I add it bit by bit, it makes the egg mix with butter properly. You can do whatever you are comfortable with, but to get this recipe right, this is what I normally do. So I'm going to add the other part of the egg. I'm going to step this aside as well. Oh, I make a mess. Let me quickly break that up. So I'm going to mix this as well. At this point, I'm going At this point, you can see this look creamy, not too like it's not too brown, but light brown. So I'm going to step this aside. Let's go to our flour. I'm going to bring a clean bowl. I want it to be bright for you to see. A clean bowl. I already saved my flour. That's why I store it in this this storage box. So I'll be using measuring cup. I'm supposed to use 1.5 cups for this recipe, so I'll be using half cup to measure it. So I'll start by doing this, level it, so this is half cup. I'm going to level it as well. This is another half cup, making it 1 cup. This is another half cup, making it 1 cup and half. So I'm going to return this. There are lots of mess, so let's clean this up. So I'll be using vanilla extract to give it extra flavor. You can decide to add it before you prepare your wet ingredients, which I normally do. So I'll be using 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I'm going to open my vanilla extract. Give it more flavor, give it it make it rich. You can decide to use one teaspoon of it, but I prefer using this measurement. Then I'm going to stir this. Oh, it smells good. Let me keep my vanilla extra. So I'll keep stirring this. You can see it look very light. At this point, it look very, very light. So I'm going to step this aside and go back to my flour. So as I said, this is baking powder, but I'm not using baking powder for this recipe. It will make the chocolate cookies look hard, and it will not make it rise and flat when you're baking it. Normally at this point, I prefer putting on my oven, but I'm not going to do that. I want to mix all the ingredients, then I'll take you to the oven and set the oven so you see how it goes. So I'll be adding I'll be adding quarter teaspoon of salt. Then I'll be adding so this is my baking soda. This is baking soda. So I'm not trying to do advert for this product, but this is what I have at home and this is what I'm using for my cookies. So it has already been opened, it's not brand new. So I use it often when I make cookies, because I make cookies for my kids. I don't want them to buy the stock cookies, so I make them. So I'm using quarter spoon of it. I still have excess on top of it, so let me remove it. So I'm going to add that. Let me keep this back. So what we are left now is the tools we are going to use to how we're going to keep this. So I'll be mixing my dry ingredients. I picked this time because I have 1 year old plus baby, and at this time he normally is still sleeping. If I decide to pick earlier time, he will be awake and he will distract me. So I don't want him to distract me. So that's why I picked this time. I'm sorry about the little background. Some are ice maker and some are the air freshener. So that's why you are hearing a little background from my kitchen. So after mixing this, I'm going to add my dry ingredients. I don't need this any longer. Let me remove this. I'm almost done with all the tools I put here. I don't need this. So we only need this and this. And my baking tray. My baking pan, I already put baking sheet on it. So I'm going to add my flour. As I said, you can decide to add your dry ingredients once, or you can decide to add it bit by bit. It makes no difference. So just do what you are comfortable with. If you don't want to make a mess, you can decide to add it bit by bit. It actually makes faster with this. The reason I'm using this spoon is that it gets a little bit messy, and I'm going to use my hand to make the measurement, so I don't want my hand to be too messy while I measure other ingredients. Actually, making your own chocolate cookies, it exposes you to different type of ingredients. It makes you understand the content of ingredients in your cookies, and you'll be confident of what is there. There are some snacks I make for my kids that I normally don't buy. I try to make it for them, so it will be very rich and fresh. There will not be preservatives. What's it called? There won't be preservative in the ingredients, so you'll be confident of what is inside. I'm sorry if I make mistake with my words. This video was not script. I didn't write the script, Most of my video, I don't write the script. I just do it to enjoy it and share what I know about my recipe. Please feel free to go through my channel, watch more of my video to encourage me, and please watch all my video to the end to encourage me to do more. So this is how it look. It look a little bit light, sticky. That is how the dough should look. At this point, you can add your cookies into this. If you're adding nuts, you can add your nut. If you want to store the dough, you can store it in the refrigerator for some time. Some people normally put their dough in the refrigerator for a couple overnight to make the dough stick together. But since I'm making it live video, I don't normally put mine in the video in the refrigerator. I prepare my chocolate cookies immediately. The reason I'm not even putting on the oven now is after I mixing all my ingredients, the dough will sit before the oven is ready. So let's add our chocolate cookies. You can decide to use 1 cup of chocolate cookies. It all depends how much you want your chocolate cookies to be. Chocolate chips, to be on your chocolate cookies. So this is half cup. I'm going to add half cup. You can add it bit by bit so it will round the dough. At this point, you can use your hand. As I said, it's very sticky, so I don't want it to stick to my hand. You can also use chocolate bar for this. So I'm going to add a batch of it. As I said, the reason we are doing this, one of my viewer watched this video and is it she or he? I don't remember the person's name. Oh, this is very bad of me. The person is having difficulties in making the chocolate cookies, so we decided to make live video so the person will get it right. So that's why we are doing this. You can add more, but at this point I'm going to use my ice cream scoop. As I said, use smaller one to get more cookies. With these measurements of cookies, sometimes I can have up to 20 cookies. Yeah, with this two, I can have up to 20 cookies if I use this small one. But if I use this one is a little bit bigger. The smaller one I have for cookies got broken 2 days ago. I don't know what happened to it, but something just happened to it, so I have to trade it off. So I got another one yesterday, but I was in a hurry. I didn't even look at it, so it's a little bit big. So I think we'll be using this for our measurement. While doing this, let's go to the oven and fix our oven. I don't know if this is bright enough. So let's go and fix our oven. So this is the oven. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you should see it this way, right? It said flour on my hand. Give me a minute, let me wash my hand. We have the shoes all the time in my hands. So I already washed my hands, so I just tried. Let's go back and see if it's going to be effective now. So, well, again, we still have that again. What's wrong with you? Don't do this. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I don't do this. So now it responds. So I'll go to bake. I don't know if you can see it's clear. Bake. Don't use a fry. Bake. So next is in 350. Then I'll start. So the oven is working already. See? Preheating to 350. So once it's ready, we're going to time it. We also have its own timer. I don't know if you can see the word timer. So this is the timer. So we are going to fix that when this is ready. So let's wait for 350. Then we'll come at time. Once it's ready, we are going to hear the sound of, over sand. So let's go scoop our dough. Let's add extra cookies here because we are still going to need it. Chocolate chip. Why am I calling cookies? As I said, you can add chocolate bar to this. Chocolate bar. My kids are going to enjoy this. So this is chocolate bar. You can break it freely. As I said, you can just do it freely to fit you. That is ice. So I have a shame breaking it. So you can have that sweet as well. So while we are waiting for the oven, we start scooping. The person asked me if it's because he mixed it with. Is he sure if it's because the person prepared his dough with the hand? I don't really think that's it. You can use it because the reason I'm not using my hand is that it's sticky. You can see it's sticky, so that's why I'm not using my hand. Let me wash my hand. While we are doing this, there's one trick I normally use when you are using this type of measuring spoon. You cannot scoop it like normal, what's it called? Ice cream scoop or cookie scoop, because this is very easy to just, as you can see inside, there's the extra that will make it clean. Since we cannot do that, I normally rub vegetable oil in this. It will be easy to fall off, or you can rub butter. So since I still have this in my kitchen, nothing is waste, everything is useful. So there's still extra butter in this. I'll just use it to rub this spoon, measuring spoon. You can use vegetable oil. So I'll scoop with this. Then place it down. Oh boy, this is strange. It's not coming out. Okay, if it's not coming out, we can use that one to bring it out. So we have that. Let me just use this since that one doesn't work well today. I don't know what's going on. As I said, it's strange. I don't like it sticky. Let me clean. And next time I'll use cooking glove. I forget to get that is finished at home. So I'll use this. These cookies will be big. That's what my kids like. See, give it a space. See, this is perfect. For it to rise, so that's why I normally give it a space. So let's see. You bake this batch by batch, as I said. So and this little one, let's put it in the middle. You can use your hand to shape it so everything will look perfect the way you want. So I put the little one in the middle. So let's make it look more cookies like. So I normally add extra chocolate chips on top. You see all our chocolate chips are hiding, so to make it more chocolate chips like looking beautiful as always, just add extra. Oh, this is so beautiful. Your cookies, your style, so make it the way you want. And we are almost there. Our oven is ready. I still feel like adding more. I feel like adding more. So my oven is ready. Let's put it in the oven. Where's my oven glove? It's hot now. Oh boy. I don't know how to do this with the phone and with the so let me show you the oven. See, it's ready. So I'll open the oven Since I'm using my phone, let me take this a little bit far. Carry this and place it in the oven. I like it being in the middle. I don't know if you can see it. Then closed. It's even complaining. Door open. Then set its cooking time to 10 minutes. Then start. So let's wait for the result after 10 minutes. So this is our leftover dough. I'm going to scoop it later and bake it as well. Or you can decide to store this in a storage bowl and put it in the refrigerator. If you don't feel like baking it now, you can do that. But that will not be enough for my kids. I'm a mother of 4 lovely boys, and you know that is not going to be enough. So we all know our kids love cookies, especially when those snacks are delicious and perfect. Kids really love it. I want you to see the result. So let's prepare our cooling rack. So I'm going to put this here and wait for the cookies to be ready in 10 minutes. Let's clean up. Right, that one is ready. I'm sorry, I don't normally do live video because of the background sound and because I use daylight saving to do my video. I'm not that a big YouTuber because I'm not lazy. So I just do this video to meet people and share my experience of cooking with people, my idea, my taste, my recipe, and let people understand what they are struggling with any recipe that I know. I try my best to share, and I try my best to let everybody get the recipe right. Sometimes my recipe fails, especially when I'm trying that recipe for the first time. It fails. I keep on trying until I get it right. Once I get it right, I try and do the recipe and do the video and share with everyone. There are so many local recipes that I know. Since I'm outside my country, it's a little bit difficult to get the recipe. So I take my time to get the recipe. Once I get the recipe, I share my local recipe with you. Why don't you take the time to look at my channel? See, go through my videos. If you go through my old videos, you see I try to improve my video, my audio, my video. I try to do my best to suit my audience. Please try and go through on my channel, check my videos. Please leave down a comment so I can improve in my video. Also, I can give you my best recipe. Sometimes things doesn't go the way you want. I think I've been creating videos now as far as 2009. If I get it right, I think 2019. I think August. Should be August 2019. That is around roughly 3 to 4 years now. Interesting. On a normal note, some people will say, what are you gaining from this? You are not mobilized. You should have given up. But I enjoy doing this because sometimes I learn new things. I learn how to edit video. I've never done that before, and I learned it because I'm a YouTuber, and I'm thinking of going to study more about editing. It's very interesting, and It's not easy to edit. It's very interesting. Also, cooking is also something very interesting. I love cooking. I started cooking when I was little. The very first food I prepare our local food, and it's beans. Oh my God. I can remember my mom's expression about that food. I won't lie to you, that food tastes yucky, very salty. My mom was like, and I was very proud of myself when I prepared that food. I remember what my mom said. My mom said, "You did a great job." She didn't say this food tastes yucky. Mother are the best in the world. They make you feel on top of the world. If you agree with that, please let me know in the comment section. They guide you until everything is right. I remember coming from school then. My mom is a businesswoman and she do her business when we are not at home. So I come back from the school. I was hungry. I don't know what makes me hungry that day because I remember I took lunch to school. In Nigeria, we take lunch to school. It's not like the US that there's lunch in the school that the kids can eat lunch in school and breakfast. In Nigeria, you take your thing to school. So I take my lunch to school. When I come back, I was seriously hungry. I think maybe it's because I was too playful. I think so. So when I come back, I was like, I'm hungry and we have some fresh ingredients at home. I decided to start cooking. The thing is that I'm supposed to pick the beans so there will not be dirt in it. I didn't know that I'm supposed to do that. So I just, because I was hungry, I just packed like half of the storage bowl and put it on the stove top. And I prepared it that way. So I didn't even remember that I'm supposed to remove the stone, the date, and the beans. I just start cooking, add oil, add pepper, add salt. Instead of there's a thing about cooking Nigeria beans. You have to be cautious of your salt. But I didn't even know that I have to do that because I don't have any experience in cooking. I just add everything. Do you know what? My mom ate that food and I didn't even know what that means then because I was just a kid. But now if I remember, I was like, oh, how will I eat that? It's too salty. But as a mother, she eat that food. My other siblings, oh, no go area. Everybody was like, who asked you to cook? You are the baby of the house. Who asked you to go to the kitchen to prepare something? But I said I was hungry. So that's why I make that food then. Ever since I've been trying, my mom later encouraged me that if you face something, you don't give up. You try until you get it right. So the essence of this video, a viewer said they have issue with the recipe I prepared. So I tried to, as I said, when you try something, it's normal to not get it right, but you try again. The first time I tried cookies, I have issue in preparing it too. Instead of me using baking soda, I use baking powder. And the cookies was, when I scope it earlier, it just stand that way. It didn't go flat. And when I bite it, it looks like a rock. It's very hard. And my family even eats it that way. And I was like, okay, you're trying for the first time. Let's see the second time. That is the thing about even my kids. They encourage me when I'm making something new. I was like, okay, let's make this. If we get it right, yes, we'll write the recipe down. If we get it wrong, we'll try again. So when I make the first cookies, it was not good because I used baking powder and it was very hard. And I was so happy that I didn't make much. I make little. So when it fails, I learn from my mistake. So we are making this to see the outcome. And also, I used 350 that day as well when I make the first cookies. I used 350 and I didn't bake for 10 minutes. I think I baked for 15 minutes. it makes it more hard and crunchy. So I like my cookies not too hard, soft and chewable. So that's why I normally use 10 minutes. I mean, if you want it to be a little bit hard, you can change it to 12 minutes. 12 minutes will be a little bit hard. But if you want it to be like hard, instead of 350 Fahrenheit, you can change it to, I think, 375 Fahrenheit for 10 minutes. It also works perfectly. But I prefer 10 minutes and 350. Our cookies is ready. So that's why you are hearing that sound of the oven. So let's put on our glove. Switch it off. It's asking me off. Okay. Now our oven is off. I don't wait until the oven is cold because it will keep on baking because of the heat. So immediately I remove my, oh boy, did you see how it looks? See, there's no mistake about this recipe. So we are going to wait for this to cool down. Oh boy. That's why it's live video. There's no like, oh, it's a live, she has already prepared it before. So I try to do the video as best as I can explain. We still have the cookies dough right there. So this is our cookies. It's ready. So we are going to allow this to cool down. You don't, please do not touch it. It's very hot. And it can stick to you and it can get burned. Excuse me. I've been talking for almost 30 minutes now, if I'm not mistaken. And see, everything come out good. My kids will be excited when they see these cookies. See, it looks beautiful. It just looks exactly like the video I uploaded. And it's going to taste the same. There might be a little bit changes with the measurement. Maybe with the, I think I use quarter teaspoon for my vanilla. I think for my salt in the video I uploaded, I use half teaspoon, and in this live video I use quarter teaspoon. That's why I said there might be one or two difference in the salt, but it will still come out the same. As far you get the flour right, the butter right, the sugar right, the egg, those are in room temperature. The salt and the vanilla, you can twist that. But the main ingredients, if you get it right, your cookies will come out right. And also, your baking soda, get it right. I use quarter teaspoon in this live video. I also use quarter teaspoon in the uploaded video. So this is but because I don't want it to break and I want it to still remain in this shape, so I'm going to put it in cooling rack. This one is so hot I can't touch this, but that one I can still do it. Yeah, because this one is bigger than that. Once I move it around, it's going, as I said, I like it soft and easy chewing, not hard. Once it coats, this is how it will look like. This is the one I have in the refrigerator that I prefer for the kids. You can see it's not hard, but it's easy. Once you bring it out from the refrigerator, it's easy to train. So you can see it's not breaking out. It's perfect. I prepared this for the week for the kids, and we don't have to buy cookies So that is out of it. When mommy prepare cookies, and I prepare lots of snacks. I also prepare fresh juice for them for the school lunch, and because my kids take lunch to school, so it's make it easy to add this to their lunch box. So I have to be flexible with my recipe, so it won't be boring for the kids. You know, kids sometimes are picky. If you didn't give them the food that they'll enjoy. So we go through, especially when we are packing our lunch for the day and the breakfast, because they take breakfast to school too. I ask them, what do you want? So we twist it. So I try to prepare all this weekend. My weekend is a little bit busy. And I try to make my YouTube as my full-time job. But still, I'm not being mobilized, but I'm enjoying it. As a mother, it's not easy to do the school runs and other activities with your family. So I'll try my best to do the recipe to suit their taste. My my kids are they like home food. We don't normally buy food outside like restaurants food. They like home food, and we make different recipe at home. Sometimes we might see some picture of recipe pop up. It might be some foreign food. We like, okay, let's try it. And we try and go through the recipe. If we get it right, everybody's going to enjoy it. You'll be add that to the food table. Like we try to twist things. So this is our cookies. We are still waiting for this to cool down. See, it's a little bit soft, so I have to wait. I think, yeah. Yes, we are almost there. So once it goes a little bit like 5 to 10 minutes here, I put it in the cooling rack. Then I think we should be good for our cookies. You'll get it right soon once you follow this live video recipe. There's no mistake about this. This is cold now. I can lift it up for you to see. I do not have ring lights. I use the light service for my recipe, so that's why I don't like doing live video all the time. Yeah, I don't like doing live video because the brightness will not be bright the way my viewers will like it. So I prepare, most of the times I prepare my recipe during the afternoon when the weather is bright, so the reflection will be here. So we'll try to twist the camera to get the perfect quality that you guys will love. So this is it for our cookies. Let me put it here. Oh boy, that's why I don't want to remove it. Oh, still add soft, so let's just wait for it. So that is it. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me, and I'll try my best to answer. Let me see. So this is the outcome. If you are just joining us, you can watch the video all over again and the live video ends. So I already have this on the cooling. You can decide to leave this here because I enjoy leaving mine in the cooling. Then you can do other things. Sometimes I can be lazy. I'll just move it up and put it there, and watch this. But either way, it was perfectly fine for me. Please let me know other recipe you want me to make live video for. If you did get the recipe right in my channel, just go through my channel, let me know the recipe you want you're having issue with. They can do it together in live video, then we can adjust, explain, ask question, then I'll explain how you can get it right. Leave down your comments. I'll get back to your comments. Thank you so much for watching this mine how to make chocolate chip cookies. I hope you are going to get this right with this live video. You can also watch the uploaded video to see there's not actually difference with the measurement. Everything I try my best to explain in this live video. So let's clean up and prepare for other things at home. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to see your comments about this recipe. Also, I hope I've answered all the issue about these cookies with this live video. If I have not, I'm sorry because I didn't remember to go through the questions, and I hope this helps, and I hope it's going to help fine. So as I said, you can see this is the one I use this spoon for. You see it come out perfect, and it's small size for kids to enjoy. But this bigger one is what I know we adults we like. The kids will also enjoy when they see that bigger one. This one, oh, this one is nice. Let's break it so you see how it looks. See? Wow, it's good. It is crunchy, lightly crispy on the edges, and as I said, it's soft and chewable and a little bit crispy. So enjoy it and let me know once you try it. See you next time in my other video. Please go to my channel and watch all my videos. Please support me by watching all my videos to the end and let me know what you think about my recipe once you try it. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.